everybody! Today, this video is going to be about my to-be read list for July, and I've got 10 books that I want to read in July, maybe 11, and I also have several short stories that I wanted to try out because next month we're going to be reading short stories in our book club again, and I want to find a really good one to bring. So to start off the month, I had to finish up reading A Whisper of Sorrows by J.D. Kirk. I have just finished that book, and I've now started on the first book that I had planned to read this month, and that one is my Pick It For Me book for the month, The Lost Husband by Catherine Center. I was looking forward to reading another book by this author after I read Happiness for Beginners and loved it. So I'm looking forward to reading The Lost Husband. I picked The Lost Husband because it was also a movie that I happened to see, and I had no idea that it was a book either, just like I had no idea Happiness for Beginners was originally a book, and I also didn't know that they were by the same author. So when I found out they were by the same author, I'm like, okay, I've seen this movie too. I'm gonna just put this one on my to-read list to read next. So it ended up being picked for me by my friend Jenny, and I'm going to read it this month. As for my buddy reads, I'm going to be reading Precursor, the fourth book in the Foreigner series by C.J. Sherry. And then for my mystery book club reads, I'm going to be reading After Dark by Minka Kent. This is a psychological suspense thriller. And we will also be reading Mage's Endgame, the last book in the Tournament of Shadows series by Tilly Wallace. And we will be reading The Big Man Upstairs by J.D. Kirk. This will be the seventh book in the DCI Logan crime series. And hopefully that one is a lot lighter reading than the one I just finished. That one was really hard to get through. It was very dark. The Hercule Poirot book that I'm planning on reading this month is Elephants Can Remember. And reading with my in-person book club this month, we are reading How to Live Safely in a Science Fictional Universe by Charles Yu. This book is not one that I voted for, but I got outvoted, so we'll see what I think of this book. It sounded super interesting to begin with when I first read the description, but then I read reviews, and I am not too confident that I'm going to like this after I read the reviews, but we'll see. I'm going to give it a chance. Also this month, I have an arc of Loaded by B.E. Baker. This is the latest book in the Scarsdale Foster series. I think it's book 4. This one got bumped from June. It was the latest book in the Gaslight Mystery series by Victoria Thompson, Murder in Rose Hill. I've had this as an arc on my Kindle for a few months, and I have still not gotten around to reading it. Usually when I get an arc from NetGalley, I try to read it in a timely manner and get it read before it gets published, but just wasn't able to do it this time. So I'm gonna try to get to this one this month. I'm promising myself that I'm gonna read this book this month. It's Nightfall, the fourth book in the Kingfall series. I still did not get to read that last month, even though I had it on my list. I want to finish the series really bad. I've been trying to get to it, but other big fantasy books have been getting in the way that I've been buddy reading. Well, I'm on a break from a couple of those series right now. We're not going to read the next Dragonlance trilogy until August. I'm not starting the next Echo Saga book for a while. Nothing in that series or the prequel series until August. We'll see if I actually get around to these 2 books this month. I have fewer books on the list than I had last month, so that's good, but it's still a lot. Anyway, that is my to-be read list for July 2024, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!